Telefelo Tipe, Ludwig Mamabola, Lukanyu Mabenza.
All the ballots were correctly and accurately captured, so the result slips are a true reflection of your wish.
I want to wish all those who are successful congratulations. To those who put their hands up to stand as part of the board, I want to say thank you.
What are some of the things that are top of your priority list that you want to advance?
What is important is that from my priority is to bring the gold label to South Africa. So I'm going to do my level best to bring the gold label, and then after gold label it will be the Diamond League.
Where I'm standing, I want to thank the United Athletics Forum. Guys, you've been amazing. You've been there. I am going to come back to you to say, let us regulate the UAF so that we must know and see what we are doing. All the things that you've been doing them perfectly.
I think all is not lost. There's still next time. I think even the age still allows.
Well, all is not lost. You may never know what is going to happen tomorrow, maybe in June and beyond June. And we still have life to live. We are healthy and we are still going to be in athletics and contribute as we used to contribute, without positions. And we don't only contribute because we are in position, we contribute because we are in athletics.
And folks, we are out here at the Garden Court at OR Tambo, where the ASA election is taking place this afternoon. And yeah, usually members of the media are not allowed inside during the election. But then, yeah, we will try and get as much with the time that will be given as we go inside. And yeah, we will try and get those who will win, those who will lose, and so forth. And yeah, stay tuned for the highlights and more. Thank you.
After a tiring election process, I want to wish all those who are successful congratulations. To those who put their hands up to stand as part of the board, I want to say thank you, because it's with volunteers like yourselves that make sport different in South Africa. President, you now have the responsibility to lead this organization for the next 4 years. Just like SASCOC, we inherited a ship that needed rectifying. You and your past board have done just that. And the results are showing on the track and on the field and on the road. I look forward to working with you and your executive for the next 4 years. I want to ask Athletics South Africa for one big favor. All the misinformation that I saw before this election has to stop. The use of the media with harmful intentions has to stop. Because you're not destroying the person that you're targeting. You're destroying the organization. Yes. You are in fact preventing an environment and an atmosphere of trust that the sponsors out there and business out there want to see. Now, I can only say that because we went through a similar process as SASCOC in the past. The next 4 years of SASCOC is one of growth, bringing international events to South Africa, not us only going there. Because we have the facilities. I hear what you said about the World International Athletics not accrediting some of our facilities. But that is a challenge that you've got to fix. because we need to bring those events to us, to our shores. And to all the different commission chairs, apart from the president and the vice president, your role is to look at what your vision is for the next 4 years. What targets are you going to set? What challenges are you going to overcome, and what weaknesses can you get rid of? Because that is going to determine whether you're going to be successful at the end of 2028 or 29 in your case now. So all that I can say is, and the President called for this in his speech earlier on, we need unity now. We need a unified approach from Western Cape, and I know I come from Teberga, so Eastern Cape, we used to call it that time, Eastern Province. These were, Eastern Province in fact was one of the bastions of athletics. And if I look at the Westbourne Oval now, and I think to myself, my goodness, how could things deteriorate to such an extent? But do not feel as if you're the only federation that is feeling the pinch. Boxing, football, cricket, rugby, they're all feeding the pinch. If you look at two in rugby, Border Rugby, Eastern Province Rugby, and Western Province Rugby are all under administration. So don't be too hard on yourself. But my call to you today is to put your firm belief behind this board. Congratulations, board. Put your firm belief behind them. But President, now is your time to elevate the organization to another professional level as well. Okay? A permanent CEO is a serious criteria for you now, so that you can bring further stability to your office as well as to your administration and operations. My staff, we have 30 staff members in SASCOC. We've appointed a CEO, finance manager, marketing manager, etc. You need to start looking at how you can create a professional entity like cricket and rugby as well. And I look forward to engaging with you and providing my advice on this in the future. Stick together, work as a team, walk with your head high, because that is what is going to take you to the next level with our sponsors, with government, and most importantly, your athletes and the public. Thank you for the opportunity, President, to come and watch your elections in action. And once again, congratulations and all the best. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please can I have members on cross country. Now let me just make sure I can read my handwriting and I don't get it wrong. Congratulations to Londi Selala, Renee Kutsia, and Adam Motlachali. Please, Selofelo Tipe, Ludwig Mamabola, Lukanyu Mabenza. And that, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. IEC, can you come with me? Thank you. From my side, to conclude that I believe these elections were, although long and extensive, fair and free. And let me ask Ms. IEC if she's comfortable with what she observed.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Okay, good evening in the afternoon. My name is Diopelo Gwala. I am an employee of the Electoral Commission South Africa. Our role today was on an observer status. First, the framework was outlined to us by the presiding officer. And from the observation, I hereby confirm that as the framework was outlined, it was adhered to, and the voting process was clearly outlined, and all the ballots were correctly and accurately captured. So the result slips are a true reflection of your wish. And we thank you very much for giving us the opportunity of being an observer nation in your elections. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think that concludes the formalities, Terence, unless you want to conclude. Thank you.
We have come to the end of our session. I thank you.
With us here, we've got President Moloi, who has been re-elected as the ASA board president. Sir, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And with all some of the negativity building up to this and some of the tension, what are some of the things that are top of your priority list that you want to advance?
What is important is that from my priority is to bring the gold label to South Africa. So I'm going to do my level best to bring the gold label, and then after gold label it will be the Diamond League. And secondly, we just want to increase number of the development processes from the South Africa. We will do our level best to help the athletes with the camps, send them to overseas, and then again at the same time negotiate with the universities to give our athletes bursaries, those who can't afford.
Oh, that's very good. And then we are going to for comrades this weekend. I think it will be a first weekend as you have been re-elected. It's a big event. What can you say to the runners?
I'm saying to the runners, please enjoy yourself. Comrade is a big event. So from our side as Athletics South Africa, we are there to support you. We will be there to support you.
Obviously, there were some of the guys that were criticizing you. They've been critiquing you. Can you please take them into your confidence that for the next 4 years?
But most of those people were sent to do that because of the elections. They didn't mean it. But a lot of people were just sending those people to talk negative about me. But now today, you have seen the House in large supported me. It shows that I was doing something good. Because in return, in most cases, when you have got elections, people will talk negative. Even in the government, when they do have elections, they will talk bad about the president and all that. But immediately after the elections, everything will be in smooth. So that one is a part of the game that was playing. You can go anywhere. So with them, we are going to work together. We are going to move together as one. I just want to thank him to say, I'm still your president. We are going to move together.
Nice one. And then you've got Mr. Mathane as your deputy. I think he's just a town away from you. I hope you guys are going to be working together and so forth.
Mathane is very experienced. He's been there for a long time. For me, I'm so happy to have Mathane with me because we've been working together for a long, long time. I was a chairperson of road running. He was a chairperson of road running. We work together. And again, at the same time, we will save a lot of money for Athletics South Africa going forward because we are local now.
And as a channel, we would still wish to sit down with you as the president of ASA just to unpack so that people can understand what ASA does. Because I'm a road runner, I only think of road running because I'm biased towards road running.
No, it's fine. I'll work with you. I'll work with everybody and all the media. So I need your support going forward.
Thank you, President Moloi, and congratulations.
Thanks.
We've got the newly elected Vice President of Athletics South Africa, Ntate John Mathane. Sir, how are you?
I'm good and you, sir.
You know, just a week ago, we were talking about this watershed moment, about what you were going for. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, and let me first take this opportunity to thank the man above, the God of Mount Zion. People must not be surprised why I'm calling the God of Mount Zion. It's when there is a God of Abraham, Isaac, and the God of Jacob. I'm now standing here, I'm thanking the God of Mount Zion because I am praying always. When I pray, when I'm doing things, I call upon the God of Mount Zion. He performed miracles. Here I am. 1 month ago, I was elected the provincial president. Second month, now I am the deputy president of a National Athletics South Africa, and I say thanks to God.
You know, one thing that that I've seen out of today is that you are in Pretoria. He is in Joburg, where the head office is, and I think it's there's a close proximity. Hopefully you guys are going to work together and you will have chance to brainstorm and be closer together.
That's what we wanted to see happening. Athletics Gauteng North, Central Gauteng Athletics, it is the biggest provinces in all athletics. We've got 17 provinces. We are producing athletes, we are producing coaches, technical officials. We are the biggest province. And it's very much pathetic that you find the two provinces doesn't have leadership. Currently, we are going to show the people how we achieve in our provinces. We are going to achieve in a national space.
And I know the president is most of the time he is the one who will be leading the way. But I think equally there are things that you are passionate about that you're going to engage him on. And what are some of the things that some of the legacy that you want to leave or impart in this federation?
You see, what is important, I'm going to assist with strengthening the presidium, assist with strengthening the administration, the office, Athletics South African office. We need to strengthen that. You know what is important? You need to know the flocks that you are shepherding. You need to know them by names. You need to understand them. You need to make them part of the family. My approach is to see what is happening in Athletics South African office. What are the challenges? How can we improve? I promise that I'm going to assist with administration. That's my principle. That's my motto. With working with the President Moloi, I guess that me and him will go along. We will understand each other. President Moloi need to know that I'm here not to work against him. I'm here to support him, and I want him to work with me hand in glove. You know, we've got two hands in the body, left and right. He's right, I'm left, and the left hand will wash the right hands. The right hand will wash the left hand. That's where we are standing, and I am sure that me and him will be the best presidium we'll ever find.
And you've got 4 commissions in ASA. Which one is close to your heart? Not that you're going to neglect others, but one that stands close to your heart that you feel you going to channel the energy there. There is you want to leave an indelible mark.
You see, I love all the commission, but I will be focusing more on Athletes Commission. Moreover, it's led by a woman. Kesao Leboga Muletsane. I'm going to support her. And I want to say to all the commission members, we are going to work as a team. You know, we need to unify this organization. And I want to say where I'm standing, let me not make a mistake. Where I'm standing, I want to thank the United Athletics Forum. Guys, you've been amazing. You've been there. I am going to come back to you to say, let us regulate the UAF so that we must know and see what we are doing. All your things that you've been doing them perfectly. UAF, you are the best people, and you did what you did. And I want to say to you, thank you. Thank you for all encouragement, all the things. And I also want to apologize once more to the people who have entrusted me to become the Athletics South Africa president, where I said I withdraw and take the deputy president. It was not by a choice, but it was a way of let me focus somewhere and do something. And I say thank you very much for everyone who rallied behind my election.
Baba, congratulations and all the best. I think we'll see each other and we'll keep on having this kind of chats.
Ke a leboga ke re modimo a thabasione a le direga botse modimo ke a leboga o nkatlile o nkatla go feta mo. Thank you.
Ke ngwana go mo
morena maila kolobe.
I've got Ndate Berry, who is the president of SASCOC. Sir, pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to be part and parcel of this interview, sir. Thanks for inviting me.
What do you make of today's event?
This is a special event, an important event. Athletics South Africa is one of our biggest and most successful national sports federations. It was important to be here and to meet and greet the new executive of Athletics South Africa.
And building up to this, there was tensions, there was a lot of negativity. What do you make of the negativity and what transpired today?
That has to stop in future, and I've asked the new board and the membership of Athletics South Africa to start unifying We cannot have negativity in an environment where we're trying to look for sponsors and funders. So my advice to them, and I urge them to come together, to work together with a vision of bringing the organizations together so that they can get more sponsors and funders.
And what if Athletics South Africa succeed, what does that do to you as SASCOC?
SASCOC's job is to provide services for all our members to ensure that they grow. Because if our members grow, the athletes will grow. The clubs will grow, the federations will grow, and sport in South Africa will grow. And we'll have more people in South Africa playing sport and competing successfully on the national and international stage.
We just had a successful track and field in the past few weeks. What do you make of that, and what happened today?
It's a direct consequence of all the hard work that goes on with the coaches at grassroots level, at our high performance centers, and particularly if one looks at the support that SASCOC gave to the relay teams, where we ran 2 camps for them and provided funding for that. It shows that if you provide funding and if you support, you will get results.
I'm biased towards road running. I'm doing comrades next weekend. Message to us, the comrades runners.
To all those thousands of athletes that are going to put their bodies through pain, thank you for working so hard during the years to get to that particular point of showcasing one of the world's greatest sporting events. Good luck, go out there, enjoy yourselves, and to all of those who win gold and silver and bronze, you have made us proud simply by being there.
Thank you for your time, and continue doing the work that you are doing to support us, because you know sometimes we can take it for granted that we don't see you often, but I know there is a lot of work that you guys do on the background, and yeah.
Yes, 78 different federations, 9 sports confederations, each of them wanting your time, each of them wanting to grow. For me, that is a privilege and an honor to be supporting and serving our country in the field of sport.
Thank you for your time and all the best.
It's a pleasure, sir. All the best.
With us here, we've got Ntate Alex Skhosana at the ASA elections. Baba, how are you?
I'm great, and how are you, my brother?
Welcome to our channel, and it's a pleasure having you here.
Indeed, it's a pleasure for me to be in your channel for the first time, I believe.
Definitely. I had, building up to this, all the things, the good things you mentioned, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be, and yeah, sorry for your loss. What can you say?
Well, it's like a competition, and so many athletes enter the race, but there is always be number one. So in the elections, we should also expect the same thing to happen, and this is what has happened today.
Yeah, most definitely. But then I think all is not lost. There's still next time. I think even the age still allows.
Well, all is not lost. You may never know what is going to happen tomorrow, maybe in June and beyond June. And we still have life to live. We are healthy, and we are still going to be in athletics and contribute as we used to contribute, without positions. And we don't only contribute because we are in position. We contribute because we are in athletics.
But then, post this, we're still going to see you being involved in some of the things that are close to your heart in athletics.
Definitely, I will continue to be as I've been before. There are so many things that are close to my heart when it comes to athletics, and one of them is the development of athletics and helping the younger people to be able to understand administration, coaching, management, and all this, coupling sport with education and all that. I'm still going to be involved in that.
As a teacher by profession and talking development, is that why is development close to your heart? Because I mean, you as a teacher, maybe teaching, you would have seen young talent needing someone who can just nurture it to so that those children can grow up knowing that athletics is part of something that someone can make a living out of.
Well, I am a former teacher. I left teaching in 1997, so many years ago. But once a teacher will always be a teacher.
Definitely.
Once been an athlete, you'll always be an athlete. Once been a coach, you'll always be a coach, even if you are not coaching. Once an administrator, will always be an administrator. So yes, indeed, the love came from those people at school who instilled and taught us and introduced us into athletics up until we became champions in the country, schools level, province, tertiary, and competed at the highest level during our days. So there is nothing that can stop me from being part of athletics so long as I live, yes.
Thank you. But then another thing is that, I mean, this in 4 years' time, we will go through something similar to this. It's inevitable that there will be other elections, and will you still be up to serve come 4 years' time?
Well, nobody knows what the future holds. We don't know whether this board that has been elected today will hold until
19, I think.
2029.
Yeah.
2029. That is too long a time. Time will tell on its own whether they will do that. Let us say I will also evaluate my own time if I will be available. But for now, I'm saying you don't know. Maybe tomorrow the board will be there. Tomorrow the board may not be there. Athletics or sport in general is vibrant like politics. So many things happen. And don't say I'm predicting something.
Yeah.
I'm just only saying nobody knows what is going to happen to the board. Are they going to be together? Since they have re-elected the people who are fighting, who have made the sport to be in disrepute in terms of the parliament, to be an embarrassment, to be a mess, are they going to be able to sort that? Are all the issues that they have been asked to sort, have they sort them out? There are quite a number of things. I think 4 years is far, but there are those one or two that I trust who have been elected. For an example, there is a new vice president, Mr. Mathane. I trust him. He does athletics. He does it well for the benefit of athletics. So I don't know about others because they were there and things fell whilst they were there.
Because building up to this, you had a list of things that you wanted to advance. If you were elected, what are some of the things that you thought that you were gonna start with? Because obviously there are burning issues that we know of. Other provinces cancelled their candidates. There are other administrative issues that are in the public eye, including that one of appearing in Parliament. So do you mind sharing some of the things that are close to your heart that you were gonna give them your first priority?
Well, number one is the issue of making South Africa to be great. I said that. And number two is to do reforms, hard reforms, so that athletics can be trusted by the people. Restore corporate governance so that there is trust, there is integrity, there is accountability, and sponsors can be able to come in and all that. And we don't know where are they going to start. They are elected, we are outside, so it's going to be upon them to come up with their own their plan of action. And I was going to renew Athletics South Africa. It needs urgent renewal in order for it to continue to exist. So we hope, we hope that they are going to do, I was going to do that as a priority. And if not that, I don't know what.
Babu Skhosana, let me not take most of your time. I should thank you for your time that you've given to us, and all the best in your future endeavors.
No, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to echo my sentiments, reflect after the elections, and all the best to you. Thank you.
But then last one, any message to, I'm running comrades, so that I'm biased towards road running, but can you please give a message with about a week to go before comrades?
Well, I'm going to speak as a coach. There are different stages of running. One is to start running, run fast. The second one is to walk. The third one is to walk on your knees and hands, all fours. And the last one is when you are taken by an ambulance and you wake up at the ICU, or maybe you die if you push it hard. So I'm saying to people who are running, athletes in particular, they must take it easy. Just enjoy that distance. It's quite a long distance. I've never done it myself. They must just enjoy the distance. They must keep going. They must stay away from all the bad things that we normally take. They must just rely upon what they have been doing whilst preparing for the race in terms of training. Eat well, avoid flu. If you have flu, don't even start to run, because you may kill yourself whilst you are trying to fulfill your desire to start from Pietermaritzburg and finish in Durban. So I wish all the runners will be descending to Durban all the best for the 2025 Comrades Marathon Run.
Asibonge baba.
Siyabonga, ma'am. Siyabonga.
Sharp sharp.
Thank you. Siyabonga.